Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode of The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap. In the last episode, we fused about 30 kinstone pieces, and it took over an hour to record, and when it was finished, the episode was 49 minutes long. This time, we will be progressing on with the main story, and if you remember in the last episode, we can't actually get to the temple that we're trying to get to until, we speak with a Minish by the name of Librari, who happens to be here in the Castletown Library. But before we get to that, I'd like to talk about a couple things that those of you who are following me on the Hyrule Amino app might have seen me post a blog about. So first of all, I had talked about doing an episode of The Legend of Zelda RPG, which is a fan game that was created by dedicated specialist here on YouTube. I had a slight problem when recording the episode the other day, and I tried recording it on my laptop and it just couldn't handle it, and like the frames were all off and everything, so it made it difficult to try and edit the episode into something viewable. There's also a slight problem I had with the game, so I couldn't really go past one episode in the first place, so I'm going to need to speak with a dedicated specialist about that. But if you guys would like to see the game, I will include a link to the trailer that he posted in the description, and in the description of that, you can download the game if you like it. The second thing I would like to mention is that I posted a blog about I was writing a Hyrule Warriors fanfic. If any of you guys are interested in reading that, I will be posting it on the Amino app, but if you guys don't have access to the Amino app, I will probably be posting it on DeviantArt as well. And my DeviantArt name is the same as my name here, so you can find me pretty easily. I don't know if I'll be able to get it onto my DeviantArt though, because social things, I haven't posted on there in like 3 years, and like the watchers that were there were expecting a different story from me that I stopped writing, and it was really bad because there were a ton of plot holes everywhere. But I digress. Let's get on with the episode. So let's head over to the library over here. And since Librari is a Minish, we're going to have to shrink down to a Minish size so we can find him. And that looks like a good spot where we could find Minish. So let's turn over this pot. Shrink down. And we have to go through the Minish door right here to get in, because this thing right here won't let you walk up onto it. It's like a doorstep, I guess. And so let's talk to this Minish right here. Hey, this is no good at all. A human borrowed a book, and now none of us can get back to Elder Librari. How will he get by all alone? I'm so worried. I'm sure the library knows something about where those books went, but there's nothing we Minish can do about it. I have a hard time saying that because I'm not from Europe, and this is the European version, but anyway. We can't get up the shelf because some human checked that book out. But at least we don't have to listen to Elder Librari's boring old stories. That sounds like an opinion, my good sir. I'm sure this lovely Minish here, I can't tell if you're male or female, but I'm going to assume female. I'm sure she would love to hear Elder Librari's stories, and frankly, I probably would as well. So, without the books there, we can't, go through the door, please. We can't, get up to see, Elder Librari, so we're gonna have to, get those books back. So let's talk to this guy here. Welcome to the library. Say, aren't you Smith's grandson, Link? The books missing from the bookshelf on the second floor? Yes, they've been checked out for quite a while. They're very overdue. Take a Let me try that again. Take a Hyrulean bestiary, for example. Been gone for ages. checked out by a girl with a cat. She said she had a new cat at her house. Wanted to learn more about it, she did. Alright, so let's go talk to her then and get that book back. She's down here in the southeast corner of Castletown. And her book is up here. There it is. Say, look at that, Link. There's a book up on top of the bookcase. But how are we going to get it? How are we going to get it? We can't reach it, and we have no ladder. And I don't think just shaking the bookcase will make it fall either. This presents an interesting problem, wouldn't you say? So, if we read the note over here, it says, Dear Mom, I'll be next door if you need me. So, that's the girl. She's over at her boyfriend's house. And so you talk to her. Huh? A book from the library? Hyrulean Bestiary, is that the one? Yeah, I checked it out a while ago. You came all this way to get it? Wow, you're one dedicated librarian. But I don't know how to tell you this, but it's back at my house. Oh, I said that all wrong. Would you mind going there to get it? I just can't leave right now, see? Yeah, you're too lost in your boyfriend's eyes. Anyway, so what we're gonna want to do is head over to the stream over here and fill up our bottles with water. It's easier if you just do the 2 right now because you'll need another bottle of water later. Whoops, sorry. So if we go back in here, you can see there's smoke coming out of that chimney. Let's put out this fire. Shrink down. These two are totally not paying attention to me. Woo! I just shrunk down into a Minish and now you can't see me because you guys are adults. Woo. Anyway. So across the way here. Whoa, did you see that cat looking at me? I know it wants a piece of me. So, yeah, the cat will try and take a swipe at you. Like that. So, yeah, just avoid the cat. Wow, that really startled me. Everything's scary when you're small. Okay, Eslo, it's time to calm down. So let's push the book off the shelf. I actually like cats. I have 2 of them myself. And they're adorable. So let's go back over to the boyfriend's house and shrink down. Or grow. We're already shrunk. And they still have no idea what's going on. Anyway. So let's go over here, pick up the book. And let's go take it back to the library. Those 2 just crack me up. How they're just totally 100% not paying attention to anything. Hey, look at that! Our long-lost copy of a Hyrulean Bestiary. Link, are you returning this book? Thank you so much! I can't begin to describe how much I'm looking forward to putting this back. And let's talk to him again. The next overdue book is... let's see. Ah, yes, of course. The Legend of the Picori. It's been out forever. It was checked out by a somewhat absent-minded scholar, I believe. So we haven't actually met this absent-minded scholar yet, but he's over here on this side of Castletown. If you hadn't moved the dog, you'd have to shrink down as a Minish over in the cafe and come and talk to the dog. So you just walk up to the door and try to open it, and a voice will talk to you from inside. What? Huh? A book from the library? Ah, yes, of course. I knew this day would come. Please come in. Alright, and if we talk to him, this is Dr. Left. I'm a researcher of Picori legend and lore. My name is Dr. Left. I believe he appeared only in one other Zelda game, and that was Link's Awakening. And that was very briefly for a trading quest or something like that. You're here about that book, The Legend of Picori, aren't you? Well, I hate to say this, but I haven't seen it in several days. Perhaps a mischievous little mouse had taken it. Well, I'm sure it's in this house somewhere. I just don't know where. But I'm very busy right now, so why don't you just look for it yourself? Okay, this is where we wanted the other bottle of water, because we're going to need to put out this fire. And it'll actually make it easier and streamline the video a little bit better. So, if we go and shrink down in here, and go back to Dr. Left's house. Okay, so I'll talk to the Minish first here. Hey, do you know the clues that reveal the location of the treasure? Cross the bridge that spans the rapid flow through the land of the fearsome beast until you reach the Misty Falls. The treasure sleeps on the other side of the secret entrance there. They say it's a magical tool that allows even little people to push big things. According to the legend, you're supposed to start from this house. So, we're gonna need whatever that treasure is to push big things, because Big Link can't fit through this gap right here, so we're gonna have to get that power so we can push the shelves. So, we might as well talk to this Minish in here. I really like this house. This is the best place in the whole human town. I want to stay here forever. Oh, whoops, sorry. So, oh, that was a glitch there. But anyway, she will be important for a side quest later. So you're gonna want to walk through the stranger's house here. Hey, I've heard about you, so you're gonna go ahead, are you? Well, onward to glory then. Just don't die out there, okay? So apparently all these Minish know that I'm heading to go pick up the treasure. Even though I just learned about the treasure. It's no good. I just can't get anywhere. Man, oh man, oh man. Not quite sure how that line is supposed to be said. But these cats will try and swipe at you. And that cat needs to move. Oh boy. Ouch! I got hit practicing as well, but who knew that there was a place like this behind the town water pump? Well, maybe we should get moving and find that Minish treasure. So we got some just basic sluggalas there. Over here we got some mulldozers, red mulldozers. And if we go up here, we'll have ourselves a little lame mini boss battle. I could avoid getting hit. Ow. And in that chest there would be the power bracelets. You're filled with strength, even while tiny. You don't really need all these rupees, but I might as well pick them up. I missed one already, but it doesn't matter. So, let's head on back towards Dr. Left's house. Kinda want to talk to that Minish down there. Oh, whoops! But I currently don't have a way to get down there and talk to her. Ow! Get out of my way, you stupid cat! Ow! Oh, I didn't get hit. Okay, so, anyway. So now with the bracelets, you can push this box out of the way and totally avoid that cat there. And this Minish will say, "Wait, you made it? No way!" Alright, I will meet you back at Dr. Left's house. Alright, here we are back in Dr. Left's house, and so we're going to want to push these wardrobes. The first one looks like a dresser, but push them out of the way, push them together, and then you go in through the door up here. We're going to want our gust jar here. That book over there is the one that we want. So what does this Minish say? I see. Oh, that makes sense. Human books are so interesting. And that guy, Dr. Left, living down there has great taste in reading material. Kind of cool how the Minish who live in, oh, whoops. Thanks for cleaning up. Now all the dust is gone. So it's kind of cool how the Minish who live in the buildings are interested in what's going on among the humans within the building. Hey! Phew! I want to return this book by dropping it down below. It's impossible without some help pushing. But my brother is so busy with a book of his own that he won't help me out. Maybe I can do it with one more push. So, as you can see, if I stand here on the edge of the book, it wobbles quite a bit, but it's not quite enough weight to push down the book. So what we're going to want to do, is step on these warp panels over here, and you're going to want to form a vertical line with your silhouette. Or, I'm not quite sure exactly what you would call it right now, but silhouette works just fine. So you're gonna want to head over here before time runs out and stand on the edge of the book. And it falls. And we did it. I'd forgotten that Minish jumped off the book. But because Dr. Left is so absorbed in his reading, he had no idea a book just fell down from his rafters. We're gonna have to grow and go pick up the book ourselves. Well, I mean, we'd have to go get the book ourselves anyway, because he just doesn't care. We got a library book, yay! Okay, so let's take it back. Out of my way. Okay. So, let's return that book. Oh well, it would help if I could press the right buttons. Oh my goodness, will you look at that? It's our copy of The Legend of Picori. It's been checked out for so long. Link, you deserve a medal for all this. And I am moved, deeply, deeply moved by this thoughtful gesture. Sure you are. Let's talk to him again. And the last book we still need is A History of Masks. I think it was checked out by Hagen, the mayor. How could he keep a library book so long? He's a public official. Alright. So, it looks like we might have enough time to pick up this last book, but we won't have enough time to go talk with Elder Librari. Yes, that's me, Hagen. I am mayor of this town. What's that? What's that? You want a book? A History of Masks. And you say I checked it out, do you? Yes, indeed, I did. Or wait, did I? So this guy is a forgetful kind of guy. But we're gonna, so because he's forgotten where the book is, we're gonna destroy his masks. Let's just destroy his prized possessions so we can get up into that Minish house up there. Help if I could flip the pot over. So, we go up here. Oh, whoa. It would help if you could turn, Link. And here we go. Talk to the Minish. They both speak to you, so you can choose to speak to either one. The mayor took off for his cabin by the lake clutching a book. We saw him go. But when he came back, he didn't have the book anymore. I'm sure he just forgot it at that lake cabin. Yes, he's forgetful like that. You want to go to the cabin by the lake? Well, let me just mark it here on your map. Yes, there. It's right here. You should be able to find it now. And there it is. So I'm going to cut to meet you there. If you remember in the last episode, I entered a mole mitt cavern, over by, Syrup's hut. And we fused with a mysterious wall over there. There's also a ladder that comes out, that I went up briefly before leaving. That's where, Mayor Hagen's, lakeside cabin is. So I will meet you over by Syrup's hut. Alright, here we are over by Syrup's hut and outside the big cavern where we can dig in with the magma mitts. It's just a quick dig up towards the northern part of the caverns, and this stupid rupee like is back. And up this ladder here, we will be back in Lake Hylia. Down here is the lakeside cabin. And if we read the note over here, it says, Hagen's words of wisdom. If you can't solve a problem, just ram headlong into it. Bam! So you might think that would apply to this bookshelf, or this... I guess it's a kiln for the masks, but you can't knock it down that way, like you could knock down the book in A Link to the Past. So what we're gonna have to do is go in through the back door, ow, as a Minish. I should have gotten hit by that rock, but anyway, so if we go over here, there's a lily pad. Okay, I wasn't sure I was gonna make it onto the lily pad. So I believe there are bulbs here. Don't know. Okay. So, there was a kinstone fusion that we made a while ago that made this chest appear. I'm gonna open it. It's a blue kinstone piece. Huh, that was a good gamble. Okay, so you're gonna want to get on the lily pad here. And I believe we want to push the bookshelf this way, climb up, and push the book down. Alright, so now we can go get the book. And since it's a little bit of a trek to get back to the stump and come back here, I'm just gonna meet you when I'm back here. Oh my gosh! There's actually some pestos here now. I was not expecting that. Alright, well, I guess they kind of left me alone, but anyway, I'll see you back at the cabin. Alright, and here we are. So let's pick up the book here. History of Masks. Alright, I will meet you back in Castletown, and we will put the last book on the bookshelf. Alright, and here we are. Would you look at that? I can't believe it. It's our copy of A History of Masks. That mayor of ours is a real piece of work, isn't he? It must have been quite a challenge to get this back from him. You are my new favorite person, Link. Thank you so much. And we got the it's not quite the primary colors. It's the colors of the Triforce thing, red, green, and blue, fair, Naru, whatever. You know, Link, you've now returned all of our overdue books. Now I can finally get that bookshelf on the second floor in order. Hey, Sturgeon, books to shelve. Yo, here I am, leave it to me. And this old man runs around like he's 30 years younger. The bookshelves are back in order. I feel so refreshed, renewed. Enjoy your browsing. Alright. So, I think it actually looks different. Yeah, the bookshelf is all put back together. So, in the next episode, we will be meeting up with Librari and seeing what he says about how we can get into the Temple of Droplets. If you like this episode, please leave it a like, and if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!